Right now at 6 o'clock, stopping the violence in the capital city. What's being done to find a peaceful solution?
And the search is on for a driver who hit someone on a scooter and then took off. What Meriden police are asking from you this morning.
And with school buses back on the roads, we're giving you a refresher on what to do when you see one. Stop that and more right now on your news at 6.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
First at 6, a cloudy start. The chance for showers coming later, but we've got some good news for you. Thanks for starting off your day with us, America Arias.
And I'm Keith McGilvery. Grateful for those of you joining us on Fox 61. We're also streaming on Fox 61 Plus, so appreciate that as well. As we turn to the forecast, meteorologist Matt Scott.
Take a look behind you. Take a look behind you right now. I know you can't see it on the picture. It's a beautiful sunrise.
Oh yeah, we love that.
Yes, I love those colors.
Not sure. Cloudy just yet.
Can't see it anymore though.
I know. Trust me, it's there. The clouds are coming. The rain is coming too. We'll talk about that coming up. Here's what you need to know before you go. It's another crisp morning. The dew point's very much in check. Feels groovy out there. Clouds are coming. Rain, a couple of showers later on into the early evening, overnight, and tomorrow morning got some heavy rain to talk about. We'll talk about a mixed bag for the weekend too coming up. A little bit of cloudiness, but overall, you could pick clearly out a ridge of high pressure right there. You see the return flow on the backside. That's kicking in the winds from the south and east. That's going to turn up the juice a little bit. Meanwhile, temperatures are fine. 52 in Willimantic and Putnam, up to 66 in Bridgeport. You look at the dew points, still in a comfortable mode with dew points low in the 50s, but creeping up there later on, a little bit into humidity territory. We got temperatures that are still struggling, and you can thank the clouds for that later on today. We're looking for numbers into the low, maybe mid 70s. It is August. It should be 10 degrees warmer than that. Time out the rain, a little bit there, a lot more coming. What about the weekend? We have that coming up. Let's check the roads right now. First time this morning, I get to say good morning to the lovely and talented and a lot more awake than I am, Symphony Privet.
Thanks, Matt. Good morning, sunshine. Let's take a look at how the traffic flow is shaping up on this Friday Eve. We are accident-free so far in the 6 o'clock hour. However, there are just a few construction zones that's expected to wrap up in about 30 minutes or so. Checking out the Hartford drive time, smooth sailing on 91 and 84 this morning as we take a live look in the capital city. Beautiful start to this Thursday morning. Traffic volume pretty light. New Haven drive times looking good as well. This is what we like to see as you head out the door. Down along the shoreline, a little bit of a holdup in between Bridgeport and Fairfield, but again, accident-free so far this morning as we wrap with a live look down in Norwalk and Stamford. Hey, what's going on in Norwalk? Looks like there's a vehicle on the side of the road, but no major incidents to report. Now, new this morning from South Windsor, take a look at this. A vehicle engulfed in flames on I-291 West. This happened near exit 4. Firefighters worked to get the flames under control out there. Some good news here. Thankfully, no one was injured. No word yet this morning on what caused that fire, but we'll work to get those details. Erica and Keith, back to you.
Thank you, Symphony. I was at home yesterday when I heard the details to this next story. It gives you chills. A 6-year-old boy recovering this morning after accidentally shooting himself in the hand. It happened in Hartford. Officers saying it all happened on Martin Street just after 1 yesterday afternoon. The child, I mean, it just breaks your heart, was playing outside. He finds a gun just in the yard, picks it up, took it inside, and shot himself. He was taken to the hospital. 3 other children also in that home. We will update you as soon as we get any new information on that little guy, but it gives you chills.
I hate to say it, but at least he just shot his hand.
I know. It's awful.
Could have been so much worse.
We are talking about gun violence. We're talking about gun violence and the rise in the capital city and how community activists are wanting to find an end to all of this, but the way they're doing it, sparking some controversy.
Fox 61's Lindsay Kane is live at Hartford Police Headquarters with the details. Lindsay, good morning.
Hi, good morning. There's been a lot of ideas over the past few days as to what to do to stop the gun violence in the city. Now, a lot of community leaders are on different pages about that, about what should be done, but they all agree that something needs to be done. So far this year in the city of Hartford, there's been nearly 30 homicides, now 8 of which happened in a 10-day span. Hartford police say since mid-July, there's been 11 homicides in the city. Of those, 3 suspects are still unknown and on the run. Officers are planning to increase presence in the neighborhoods that have been seeing the increase in gun violence. But not everyone agrees that's the only solution to seeing safer streets. Some community members are trying to take matters into their own hands. Fox 61 recently told you about a community-led effort where armed citizens want to patrol the streets of Hartford to end gun violence. Another organization, Connecticut Against Gun Violence, disagrees, saying that will only add fuel to the fire.
There are solutions, but those solutions aren't, one of those solutions is not to increase vigilantism or to add more guns to the mix. That is just a powder keg waiting to explode.
Police also are not on board for armed citizens. The police union says there's a greater risk to residents working separately from the police department. In the meantime, the Greater Hartford NAACP has started an initiative called Wake Up Wednesdays to connect members of the community with each other and to job opportunities. Now, the hope with that is by showing there are other paths, the violence may decrease. The Hartford City Council is also working on other ways to decrease gun violence in the city by looking at city codes, but what that exactly means and how that will solve the problem is still unclear at this time. Live in Hartford this morning, Lindsay Kane, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Lindsay, thanks so much. Well, this morning in Torrington, authorities are looking for the person responsible for assaulting a man outside of a store. Police say they found a 53-year-old man unresponsive on East Main Street just after 7:40 last night, and he is still in the hospital this morning. Witnesses told police that it started with a verbal argument between two people. They also said the suspect fled in a silver Chevy Trax. If you saw what happened, please call police.
A woman has died just days after being shot in a domestic violence incident in New Haven. We've been telling you about this. Sheila Harris dying from her injuries last night. Police say the father of her children, Christopher Gorvin, shot Harris early Sunday morning on Shelton Avenue. They say one of Harris's relatives shot Garvin in her defense, killing him. A vigil for Harris will be held tonight. And we've been talking about this all week, folks, but if you or someone you know or love is a victim or survivor of domestic violence, there are resources available, including CT Safe Connect. It is a 24-hour hotline hosted by the Connecticut Coalition Against Domestic Violence. You can call or text the number on your screen or reach out by email. CT Safe Connect, available in multiple languages. You can remain anonymous, and we have more information on our website, fox61.com.
The man accused of killing a student at Central Connecticut State University is expected in court today. Brandon Maynard is charged with manslaughter in the death of 21-year-old Sarah Dina Redman. Police found Redman unresponsive in her dorm room back in February. She died at the hospital. Maynard is being held on $150,000 bond. And this morning, Naugatuck police need your help identifying the people on your screen right now, so take a look. The group is accused of taking cash and medication from Naugatuck Pharmacy and Stanzalai's Country Store. That's on Maple Street. Now, this happened at about 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Police say similar burglaries happened in Middlebury and in Waterbury, and they don't know if the incidents are related at this time.
I want to take you to Meriden now this morning, where officers are trying to track down the driver of a vehicle that hit a scooter. This all happening on Crown Street. Now, we've paused the video before the moment of impact here as you see this unfold. As you can see, the driver eventually flees the scene. One witness even chasing after the car. No update on the condition of the victim who was riding that scooter. Yesterday, we talked about some safety tips when it comes to driving with school buses back on the roads.
Now, Rachel Piscatelli explains what to do if you have to come to a stop.
With kids back to school, the buses will be back on the road. So here's a friendly reminder for drivers. You must stop at least 10 feet away from a school bus once the red lights and stop arm come out. Traveling behind a yellow bus, well, when a bus activates its yellow lights, you should start to slow down to anticipate the next stop. Traffic on either side of the roadway must stop, even on a 2-lane road. On a divided highway, only vehicles behind the bus are required to to stop. Now, it is illegal to pass a stopped school bus that is loading and unloading children. Failure to do so, you're going to pay for it. There is a $450 fine for the first offense. After that, up to $1,000 and even jail time, according to the Connecticut's general statute. I'm Rachel Piscatelli, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Rachel, thanks so much. All right, happening today in New Haven, there's going to be a backpack and school supply giveaway for 3,000 city kids. It's happening between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. at Conde West Hills Magnet School. That's on Chapel Street. And the Newington Volunteer Fire Department collected school supplies for students. Firefighters were set up outside the Raymore and Flanagan store in Berlin Turnpike. All of the supplies are meant to benefit local kids.